Recording behaviors. Teachers will learn about a variety of ways to monitor student behavior using technology resources. Multiple strategies will be introduced to help students self-monitor their behaviors. The teacher will learn specific classroom management strategies to monitor students in a subtle way without interrupting the flow of the lesson. I'm going to introduce Evernote. Evernote is one of my favorite apps. But it's so much more than an app. It connects all your devices. And let's say that you record something on your phone, it automatically connects to the Evernote online. And so it's automatically doing the syncing. You don't have to remember to be the one to go and say, oh, got to sync. It automatically does it every X number of seconds. I love it. Everything is in one place. So it doesn't matter if one day I do it on the phone, on the computer, on an iPad. Basically, if you can get onto the internet, you can get to your notes. And that really helps me to know that there really is just one central place. So when we're talking about recording behaviors, one of the biggest challenges for teachers of all levels is keeping track of all of the information. And Evernote does a brilliant job of doing this by creating notebooks within Evernote. So you could have a notebook for each class. You could have a notebook for each student. It depends how you want to set it up. Of course, it depends on what level you're teaching. But you could have it. You know that we have to record behaviors of some students more than others. So maybe you would have a notebook for just specific students. The nice part is if one day you're recording something and at home and you forgot about something that happened at school, you can just jump into your Evernote account online and add to your notebook at any point. So it just depends on your organization system how you want to do that. Now, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, it says New Note. You just continue to add notes whenever you see some behavior that you want to make sure that you document. You have different notebooks, and then within there you can have, I think, an unlimited amount of notes. I've never seen a limit. There might be, but I've never seen one. Well, the team at Evernote is always adding new features, new apps, new ways to be more streamlined as you're keeping track of everything. Okay, here are a few of the apps and features in Evernote. I was really surprised. I haven't been in maybe a month or so. A lot of these are brand new. I was like, wow. So I need to do some more deeper investigation. Last time I was in, I was playing with the Evernote Hello, and it is to help you stay a little more organized. And I thought, I need that. And then they have the whole section about paperless, including everything from scanning to document signing. They really have some nice new features. And note-taking. This is how a lot of students take their notes using Evernote. And one of the things is they've also partnered with Moleskine and the LifeScribe pen. So you can bring all your note taking together into one spot. Studyblue is now part of Evernote. I don't think I realized that till today. And Studyblue allows you to take your notes and make them into flashcards so you can go ahead and review, practice, study, compare notes with your classmates, and schedule text message reminders about what to study next. I thought that was interesting. I haven't played with Studyblue in a while, but now that it's part of the Evernote team, more to love on Evernote. Now we're going to shift gears, and this is a relative newcomer into the world of classroom management, Class Dojo. And what it does is it helps your students stay on task. It's a classroom management tool for teachers, students, and parents. So I'm going to walk you through Class Dojo and share some of the experiences that I've heard about this. Well, it's fresh, clean site. I think it's definitely more toward the younger set. And the nice part about Class Dojo, like Evernote, is you can input the data from a tablet, a phone, a computer, anything that can get to the internet and log into your Class Dojo. So you set up your class, and then your students get a code, and that code connects them to that class. This is their demo class. Somebody has a good sense of humor. They set this up. The fun part is once the student comes in, makes that connection with the teacher, they can then go make their own little custom avatars. So I can just see kids really enjoying that time. You can, with your students that you have all set up, you can then very quickly reward their behavior. So you can both the positive and the negative behavior. You can go ahead and click, and it goes right into that student here. In this case, Bradley Pitt. There's all different settings that you can set depending on how you want to use Class Dojo. So it's not just one size fits all. You can come in and customize the settings for yours. Now, you have all different classes, and this one is you can look at just individual students, or you could look at the class as a whole. And there's reports that can be generated and so on and so forth, which is really exciting. So here's Bradley Pitt, and he doesn't have any points in this current date, but no parents are connected. You can see kind of a snapshot of each of the students that in your class. Now the reports, you choose to do this, and it looks like reports are sent automatically every Friday. So right there I don't think you have to remember. I think once you set it up, it just goes to the email of the parent that you associated with that child. So it looks like you can add multiple parents, and then every Friday, off goes the Class Dojo report. And here's some latest activities from the demo class, and you can see kind of the whole class at one time. You organize your classes, name each class, and then each class gets that specialized code. And that way, that student that's in third period is connected with that teacher. I love reinforcing the good behavior. Teacher shared with me that her students get all excited when she picks up her iPad because they know that she's walking around looking for behaviors. So that's kind of a visual clue for her students to realize, I'm coming to look for good behavior. And the reporting, the end of the day, every student can reflect on what they did. So they can set goals, they can check how they do every single day if they choose to do that. So we know with some students you wouldn't need to check it every day, and some students you want to. So you can set goals, and we can, as a teacher-student, we can conference and see how are we working toward those goals. And we keep our parents and administrators, if you want, all within the loop, so we can all be working on good behavior. So recording the behaviors, it's hard. It's hard to keep track of everything. And so these are a couple of ways that you can use technology to put all the information about the behaviors in one place. Whatever system you pick, just stick with it. Thanks.